Hey, I'm Chad Landers, fisheries biologist from the Monongahela National Forest. And we're out here on Round Bottom Run today, which is a tributary stream to the East Fork of the Greenbrier. And the reason we're here today is to do an electrofishing survey. And electrofishing is kind of the standard for fisheries biologists in terms of methods to understand fish populations within streams. And what we're trying to do here today specifically is a presence-absence survey. So we're going to use this electrofishing backpacking unit that I've got here, and a couple of folks to assist in the process. We're going to go out and temporarily use electricity to stun fish to be able to determine what species, what size and weight and things of that nature of the fish that we collect in the stream. So electrofishing kind of sounds scary. We're running electricity in the water. So how does that work without killing fish? So fish are actually, just like us, they use electrical impulses from their brain to their muscles to control their muscle movement. And the nice thing about being in water is we can control a little, just the right voltage into the water, just the right power, voltage, amps, that we can temporarily disrupt that signal so that fish actually are sort of not stunned, but their muscles are not able to control the direction that they swim anymore. So we're basically disrupting that signal temporarily, and we're able to net the fish. And if we take this high-tech piece of equipment, set all our settings properly, then fish are not harmed in this process. So don't try this at home. It takes a lot of training and special equipment to do in order to not harm the fish. And we're going to see what we've got in this stream. We've got undocumented occurrences or undocumented accounts of brook trout being in the stream, but we need to actually get some of these fish in our hands, get some measurements, get some data. That way we can check the box on this stream as a documented wild brook trout stream. So that's our objective today.
Smoker wedding mark.
We got 5 sculpin. We actually have several species of sculpin across the forest. These are mottled sculpin. So with brook trout, we're actually looking at these like worm-like markings on the back called vermiculations, which is basically a Latin, I think Latin, maybe Greek, Latin-derived word meaning worm-like. So that really squirrely looking pattern there, worm-like pattern. The dark spots on the dorsal fin, they usually have, and it's kind of hard to see on this guy and here, especially when I'm going wild like that, but the cream white color on the leading edge of the pectoral and pelvic fins. So when you've got that combo, you know you're dealing with brook trout. We're on Poker Run, a tributary of the East Fork of the Greenbrier, and we got this slightly larger stream than where we were previously, and so we're picking up some different habitat types, so we pick up some different species because of that. The distinctive thing about the black-nosed dace is this long black lateral band stripe going down the center of the body, extending in front of the eyeball, through the eye, and all the way down the body to the tail, and continuous. There's another close related species called the mountain red-bellied dace here that has that black stripe, but it's broken in the middle. We still have sculpin here, which we have sculpin pretty much from our smallest to our largest streams and rivers around here. So no surprise to find sculpin in the riffle and run habitat here. So this is a fan-tailed darter. It's one of our more common darters around the area. You can see this is why it's called fantail. It's got this kind of looks like the old hand fans on its tail. Most of the darters that are also in the same family as walleye, it's the perch family, Percidae, and you know, they're known for yellow perch and walleye, but most of the species in that family are darters that are just these little guys that get like 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 inches depending on the species.